Hard work, loyalty, dedication, diligence, integrity, self-awareness, resilience, and passion are all qualities of a valuable employee and a great leader. These are qualities I saw in you during the years we worked together at Balfour Beatty. I am grateful for our friendship and for having the opportunity to learn from you. Congratulations on your 40th work anniversary, Jimmy Anderson. In the past 4 decades, you have made a positive impact in many communities and improved the lives of many. Your service to humanity through your professional talents is inspirational. This is a remarkable and special achievement, and I wish you the best in your future endeavors. But before you go driving into the golden sunset, I think we would all love to know your secret to keeping a flowing, gleaming, shining, full head of hair after being in the construction industry for 40 years. Be well, my friend. Much love and respect.
Congratulations, Jimmy, on 40 years. It's been a long time for sure. We hope you don't go anywhere anytime soon. We have a lot more to learn from you. Congratulations and thank you much.
Hey, Jimmy, your old buddy Bob here. Man, it's hard to believe that 40 years ago, you and I were finishing up a senior project at Clemson, getting ready to start our construction careers. Now here we are. You're 40 years in with the company. I was 25. And, not many of us around that still remember the likes of John Pigg and Ken Merrill, Bob Hay, David Lee, J.L. Herndon, just the old crew that really shaped our careers. So congrats. I hope you're well. I'm sure that things are going fine for you. Congrats on 40 years. So tight lines, keep the wind to your back. Love to Shelley. See you, buddy, and go Tigers.
Congratulations to my coworker and friend for celebrating 40 years with the company. Balfour Beatty is so fortunate to have someone as dedicated and hardworking and funny and kind as a member of our team. It's been great watching you as a leader. It's something that I can look forward to and learn and grow from. I've been looking for the right occasion to open up this bottle of scotch here, and celebrating your 40 years, I don't think that there's a better opportunity for me to be able to do that. So, Dave Goltz, Oh, okay. Okay, so this video is about Jimmy Anderson. Oh, okay. So, cheers to Jimmy Anderson for 40 years with the company.
Jimmy Anderson, 40 years. I can't believe that you've stuck around that long, that people have dealt with you for that long, but there's something to be said about that level of commitment. As I look at my career and something I can look at what you've done and hope that I can do the same. Thanks for everything you've done. I hate that we can't throw you a big party, but I can give you a go Tigers, and we'll see you around here for a few more years. Thanks, Jimmy.
Jimmy, congratulations on a lifetime with Balfour Beatty. I hope CME doesn't bring back too many bad memories of Solus. It was an honor working with you on that project, and I'm growing my hair out long just in honor of you. It has nothing to do with the fact that there's no barbershops open. And if you'll excuse me, one of my favorite sayings from working with you at Solus, I've got to get to work because I ain't got done today.
Ready when you are.
Okay. Hey, Jimmy, pretty impressive record there, buddy. 40 years. Hopefully I'll make 30. That's my goal. I'm sure you got a lot of good projects under your belt. I know we worked on one together, and really appreciate you helping me out there measuring for those stairs. So again, buddy, 40 years. Congratulations. Hey, don't do it again!
Hey, Jimmy. I wish we all had dance moves like you.
Jimmy,
Hey, congratulations on your big milestone. Wow, 40 years. That's pretty amazing. I think if I heard about somebody being at one job for 40 years, I think that's pretty crazy. But after getting to work with you on the Student Center project at A&T and getting to know you and see your hard work ethic and how much you take pride in the work that you do, I completely see that. And congratulations. That's a really amazing milestone. I kind of wish we would have met earlier in your career. I would have enjoyed having the opportunity to work with you more on more projects, because it was really definitely one of the highlights of my career, working with you and creating such a pretty amazing project. Had a lot of challenges, but I couldn't think of a better team to make that happen, and what a great turnout it was for both for us and our careers, and also for the university for an amazing milestone. So congratulations on an amazing career, and hopefully you're looking at the twilight now and maybe retiring and getting to enjoy some time off and spending some time at the lake doing some fishing and run around your boat and enjoying life a little bit at this point in your career. So congratulations again, and hopefully our paths will cross sometime soon. Thank you. Take care, Jimmy.
Hello all. Matt Dye, Mike Phillips here, Fairfax, Virginia, Mid-Atlantic Division. Pandemic of 2020. A lot of mask wearing and disinfecting going on every day, and social distancing, that kind of thing. In the midst of all that, we get a request for a tribute to Jim Anderson. Apparently spent 40 years with us. And
Who?
Jim Anderson. I had trouble recalling the guy myself, Matt. I'm not sure, but I got to thinking a little bit about the darn thing, and I remember an article they did in Build to Last a couple years back. I pulled it up. I pulled it up, and it's something, they had a picture of him on there, and I said, you know, this is the guy I was thinking about. And I started reading it, but they said he went to Clemson, graduate of Clemson, started his career out with us.
Probably ought to get these off so they can hear what we're saying better.
Yeah, let me get
okay,
this,
okay,
let me get that
Clemson
off
guy.
of there.
I think I remember looking at that picture. I think I remember that guy. In his office, he had this clock on the wall. This tiger paw clock that ran backwards. I mean, what was that all about?
That damn clock. I'm gonna tell you, he tried to explain that. That's the guy. He tried to explain that damn thing to me. I never did understand it. Clock that run backwards. But you know, they also said that he worked here in Mid-Atlantic Division for some time.
Mid-Atlantic?
Yeah, and I'm going, man, I'm just not. It's not coming back to me. But apparently attended a lot of managers' meetings.
Oh yeah. I remember this guy. Now I see that picture. You know, he had this like painfully slow backswing, man.
Oh.
I mean, it's like
you're right. I think you're right.
It just took forever to get through the backswing, and then this whack follow through.
Violent swing.
Next thing you know, man, it just sprayed out in the woods.
Yeah. But you had to wait a day or two for the damn backswing to happen. I couldn't play with it.
I mean, it was.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Unbelievable.
It was something.
Who knows how that's working out for him?
It was something.
I mean,
Now he wasn't very good at golf, but I'll tell you what, he played a mean game of liar's dice. If I got this guy right.
Yeah. That's coming back to me, man. He got a bunch.
I mean, he'd be up there till the end of the night.
I mean, he'd get a bunch of us hung up on that,
Yeah.
man. And we'd come to the next session next morning, man, all bent out of shape. But yep, I remember that.
Well, they also said in there a bunch of jobs with us.
Yeah.
And they named them all off, like One Freedom, Two Freedom, Durham County Jail, Quincy Tower, Defense Threat Reduction. The list just went on and on.
Jeez.
And I just kept trying to figure out who it was, and the picture helped. And I also think they said in there, they got to a paragraph in there where they talked about the guy had a real passion for working and a passion for doing whatever he was doing.
Yeah. You know what? Not only was he one hell of a builder, man, but this guy had this thing for cooking. Like I mean, best I remember, like Nolan style, you know.
Cajun cooking.
Gumbo.
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
I think it was just like, you know, he
Wasn't it?
He do a lot of miracles with like varmints.
Who-
So I tell you what.
who
I tell you
was
what,
that
I
that,
think,
did that?
I think we got a video of this guy. Let's go to a quick commercial
Yeah,
break.
all right. We got to
do a quick commercial break. And,
we got to go to a break, and
and
we'll be right back. We'll be right back in 1 second.
I'm pretty sure this is that guy.
There was a city-sneaking friend with me what went hunting for squirrel year before last. He went in the swamp down near where I live. And it's hot, too early to hunt them squirrel now. The weather's dry, and you could hear him coming for 4 miles. Ka-chomp, sound like a herd of elephants with the trunk dragging the ground coming through the swamp. And man, he don't see no squirrel, because the squirrels see him first. And he just about to lose his discourage and quit and go out of there. And he run up on a little boy, about, I guess 13 or 12-year-old, and he got squirrel tucked under his belt with the tail hanging down. Looked like he got a hula skirt on. Got about 16 or 15 squirrel, and the limit 14. He says, son.
All right.
Hey, we're back. Sorry
Enough
about
of
that. We had
Enough
to
of that.
take a little break, but it is interesting because if I got the guy right, they were right about loyalty and leadership in there, and I think.
Yeah, but along with that, man, I think what they missed in that article was, his mentoring skills. I mean, he was a
lot of people like to
great,
work for him.
Great,
They like to work for him.
great
that's for
developer to younger folks,
Yeah.
man.
That's the way people thought of him.
Yeah.
I'm sure I got this. I'm sure I got this guy right. He really did have those skills, and wow.
Yeah.
Jimmy, all kidding aside here, we want to toast you.
Yeah.
We got your favorite
Pretty sure it's still your favorite drink.
drink here.
I used to know how all the
Sea
time,
breeze.
man. He making these things, and it was just, it'd be pretty much all vodka, and he just put just a little bit in there to make it pink.
Yeah,
Best I remember.
I put a pink. We're on take 5. We're also through half a bottle at this point. But anyway, Jimmy Anderson, congrats on 40 years.
Definitely.
It's an enormous accomplishment, and one you certainly can be proud of. On behalf of everybody here at Mid-Atlantic, we just can't thank you enough for all your significant contributions and that dedication that never quit. We would not have been successful without you, and certainly want to thank you for that. We miss you.
Yep.
We miss working with you every day. It was great fun, and while we were having fun, we accomplished an enormous amount, and it was a great journey. We wish you and Shelley the best, and we hope our paths cross here in the near future, maybe not so long in between stops here.
Indeed.
Congrats on a great 40 years, Jim
Yeah.
Anderson.
Cheers.
Thanks again.
Cheers, Bo. But,
Cheers.
But I think we definitely got to get it all summed up in the end here for sure. I mean, I know everybody around here that knows you, Jimmy, and the boys down the southeast. I'm pretty sure they're all going to agree. At the end of the day, you cut through the chase. You're just a legend in your own mind.
Jimmy Anderson. I've heard through the rumor mill that you're coming up on 4 decades with Balfour Beatty. And I thought that this was really an opportune time in this age of everybody being concerned about giving something to others, that we all step back and say, thank you, Jimmy, for what you've given to each of us. And for me, what have you given me? Well, in the 10 years that I've been here, you've given me a head with less hair, a head with hair that's in it that's grayer, a stomach lining that's thinner. But you've also given me a whole host of work over the last 10 years. All because of your approach to wanting to give. And boy, I only wish that I was back in private practice and a fee billing attorney than somebody that's on staff and has to do the work regardless. But you've been my number one client, and I'm lucky to have had you as a client and honestly had you as a friend. So I wish you well, my man. I wish you all the best. Another great 40 years. And thanks so much for the 40 that you've given to this company and for the 10 that you've given to me. And I wish you well, buddy. Thank you.
Hey, Jimmy, it's Johnny. Congratulations on 40 years with our company. That's unbelievable. That means you were starting work about in 1980, and it made me start thinking, man, I wonder what people look like that were about to be starting out in the work world in 1980. So what I did is I went and got one of my dad's yearbooks, and I think you'll recognize this one. It's a TAPS, which is Clemson's yearbook from 1980. You probably got a copy. And I was flipping through it, and I noticed this young man that looked like he was about to join a good company for a long, long career. And if my videographer can get that, that's Tony Orlando. And no, Jimmy, I looked at it closer, and it was the big page, your singer, and it says Jimmy Anderson, Chester, South Carolina. And so that's you about to enter the work world 40 years ago. And Jimmy, you hadn't changed a bit, and I'm jealous. And for you teammates out there that may see this and wonder who in the world Tony Orlando is, he was a singer in the 70s. That's Tony next to Jimmy. So you guys can see why I was confused, for sure. But Jimmy, in all seriousness, it's been terrific to work with you for almost half of those 40 years. You bring all you have every day to our most complex signature projects. And I've seen some of the videos you're going to be seeing from some of your customers, and they certainly can say it better than I, just the value you bring to our business. And you're a great teammate, you're a great friend, and when things are halfway back to normal, we're going to get together and celebrate the right way. So, as always, and until then, go Tigers.
Congratulations, Jimmy. It's hard to believe, 40 years. You got to be an old man to make it that long at one place. So congratulations. I remember first time I met you, you was over at UNC Science Complex. I was told you were going to come in and save the day and make sure we got all this fire alarm stuff working, and you did. We had some fun out there working with the subcontractors, playing the whole "it's not my fault" game. So after getting frustrated with that, Jimmy and I decided we'd just get all the parts and pieces and go fix the stuff ourselves. So it's that kind of can-do attitude and initiative that's kept you around for all these years. So enjoyed working with you. Congratulations on 40 years, and enjoy it.
Congrats on 40 years. I can't believe it. I bet it seems like you started just yesterday. We can't wait for the next 40 years and everything you're going to teach us. Congrats. Now let's celebrate.
Jimmy, congratulations. I got word that you're celebrating a 40th work anniversary. It's amazing. I will want to see some documentation from HR to validate that. I do want to say thanks, Jimmy. Had a great time working with you. Congrats. I hope everything goes well. You're a strong man. You've spent the last several years working next to and with the good one, as well as Stone King, which I'm not sure how you got through both of those. Anyways, wanted to say congrats. Learned a lot, enjoyed my time working with you. But there is one thing I'll never forget, and that's Jimmy, you got to believe. Good luck, and I hope everything goes well for you. Thanks.
Jimmy, congrats on 40 years. It's been a pleasure working with you over the last 14 years, I know that. And if you ever need help settling out a drywall dispute, you know who to call.
Happy 40th, Jimmy. It's hard to believe it's been almost 9 years since that fateful day that I met you as an intern. I want to say thank you for all of the knowledge and the wisdom you bestowed upon me. I want to say thank you for giving a green, wide-eyed, and bushy-tailed young man a chance in this industry. You are a great and a truly big-hearted person. To spend 40 years in this industry with one company is a phenomenal feat. I admire that about you. I admire your tenacity. I admire the way you go about the business. And I hope you continue to excel and thrive and to be successful in whatever life brings you. I pray many blessings upon you and your wife, Shelly. And whenever you do decide to step away for real, I hope that the next chapter in your life is as fulfilling as this chapter was. I know you have touched a whole lot of people and have impacted this company and people like myself far than I can imagine. But on your 40th anniversary, I just want to say thank you again for giving me a chance. Thank you again for believing in me, and thank you again for just being you. Learned a lot from you, most of which I know about construction I learned from you, and I want to say thank you for that. Again, congratulations, and hey, believe it.
Jimmy, congratulations on 40 years with Balfour and Beatty. That's a long time. I can't imagine. Everybody really appreciates you around here, and everybody I talk to speaks very highly of you. Wherever life takes you from here, I hope it's great, and can't wait to keep working with you. And
hey Jimmy, Sam Moses here. I can't believe you're still with the company. I mean, I can't believe you've worked here as long as you have. It's awesome, man. The first time I worked with you was 1982. It was Arco Tower, that building right behind us, 50-story. And man, even back at that time, you had the passion for construction. You were a great teammate, and I've always appreciated working with you, and we got to work with you again in Charlotte. So congratulations on your milestone, and look forward to many more years. See you.
Jimmy Anderson, congratulations of a distinguished 40-year career. You know, you're really not as hard to work with as everybody says you are.
Congrats, Jimmy. 40 years and surviving the last few with Shelly.
Wait, keep going. Okay. Keep going. Okay, so there's only been 2 consistent things every day since I worked at Balfour Beatty. My Dammit doll and Jimmy Anderson. And although it's close, you're my favorite.
Congratulations on your 40th work anniversary, man. I still remember 2 years ago when I first met you at the NC Student Union trailer. I knew very little about construction, I knew very little about US culture, and here I am after 2 years learning pretty cool US slangs like fire drill, butt dialing, and sunshine from you, and I hope that I learn pretty more cool slangs from you. But on a serious note, you have taught me everything that I know as of now, and I really appreciate you answering all my questions, even though you are always busy. So I feel kind of lucky to have you as my mentor, and I'm really proud to have started my career with you. congratulations once again for your 40th work anniversary, man.
Anderson, congratulations, buddy, on 40 years with the business. That is so awesome. Hope you're doing well and staying safe, and I hope to see you soon.
What's up, Jimmy? Congrats on the 40 years. That's amazing. It's hard to believe. About 8 years ago, we were at UNC Greensboro, pushing to the finish, and somehow found a way, got it done. And you said it every morning, believe it. So it was great to be a part of that project as a young employee, and hard to believe it's been almost 10 years with Balfour Beatty now for me. 40, whew, that's a long time. Congratulations, brother. I hope you get to retire soon, and go Tigers.
Jimmy, congratulations on your 40 years at Balfour Beatty. One thing's never changed with probably the 12 company name changes we've had since you've been here, that you've never changed. And I got proof of that. That in the 60s, you were a singer as Sonny Bono. And then in the 80s, you changed to a comedian, Jeff Foxworthy. And now that you'll be soon heading to retirement one day, you became the My Pillow guy that I see on TV now. So Jimmy, one thing's never changed is your appearance. So good luck, and thanks for all your years of service. Thanks.
Jimmy, congratulations on 40 years. That's pretty impressive. You've worked at one place longer than I've been alive. Congratulations, man.
Hello, Jimmy. This is Victor. I wanted to send you a wonderful congratulations 40th anniversary at Balfour Beatty, I understand. It's been a pleasure working with you on the union at North Carolina A&T State University. I will say that I've never worked with a project executive superintendent on a project that I've enjoyed as much as I did working with you, Jimmy. I wish you the best as you continue your ventures with Balfour Beatty, and I look forward to working with you again sometime. I know that you won't retire, at least I hope you don't, because if you do, it will be a great loss in the construction industry from my perspective. I wish you the best, and take care, and look forward to seeing you put in another 40 years. Take care, Jimmy.
And Bo, Mr. Jimmy, how you doing? Been a long time. You know, when I first met you, I didn't like you because of the jail job, but didn't take me long to figure out you were a good guy. Enjoyed working with you at Ragsdale, and I see now that you talking me into coming to work here was probably one of the best things that ever happened to me. You impressed me. I don't have many people in my career that impressed me, but you did impress me, and you were a good guy, and I knew that, and I appreciate you hiring me and bringing me on board. And I really enjoyed playing good cop, bad cop with you with the subcontractors. You were one heck-acious bad cop. But Jimmy, it's just amazing. 40 years is amazing. 1980 when you hired on. I was 26 years old. Good Lord, that's a long time. In construction, that's amazing. That's a miracle. So Jimmy, congratulations for 40 years. You're one heck of a guy, and people like you are why Balfour Beatty is such a great company. You be good, enjoy yourself. 40 more, please. Thank you.
What can I say about Jimmy Anderson? Mr. Magnificence. Jimmy, I believe that over the several years we've been able to be together, we have forged a genuine friendship, number one. Number two, you have demonstrated a level of professionalism and go-to guy that is beyond any project manager I have the opportunity to experience. On every occasion, you have provided the very best recommendation with options to make sure that the work at North Carolina A&T State University is prosecuted as best as we possibly can. You have demonstrated the professionalism not only of yourself, but of Balfour Beatty Company in terms of being able to finish a magnificent project, the Student Center, 150,000 square feet of facility that you and your team led the way in making sure that we were able to provide a quality facility to our students, faculty, and staff. And presently, you're doing a magnificent job as well in pulling together the Engineer Research and Innovation Complex on this campus to assure us that as we look toward the future, that we'll have one of the finest engineering buildings within the UNC system to be able to attract the very best and brightest to come to our university. So on behalf not only of myself, but certainly of the Chancellor and the leadership team of this great university, I want to take this moment to say that congratulations on 40 years of work at Balfour Beatty. But more importantly, congratulations on the leadership that you have demonstrated every day that you've been on this campus for the last several years to assist us in order to be able to provide the very best facilities that money can buy, but more importantly, the constructability quality that you demonstrate and enforce within all of the subcontractors to make sure that not only you representing Balfour Beatty, but you're providing an extremely quality professional product for the end user. And I believe that A&T State University is a better place because you had the opportunity to be on our campus and work with us. I count you as a true friend. I count Balfour Beatty as one of the best companies within the United States. And if I had to do it all over again, I'll do it with more gusto because I think you represent, I'm talking about Jimmy Anderson, represents the very best of Balfour Beatty. Congratulations on your 40-year work experience and have a very blessed day, blessed week. And I look forward to seeing you come back to the campus at the end of this month. Take good care, my friend. And by the way, say hello to your dad for me. Have a great day. Bye-bye.